How do you do? Mr. Rez felt it'd be rather unkind not to present this live play without a friendly word of warning. We are about to unfold the story of Dracula, a conqueror cursed with bloodlust, immortality, and emptiness. It is quite possibly one of the strangest tales ever told. It deals with the savage hunger that exists in the hearts of all mankind. It will scare you. It may frighten you. It might even terrify you. So, if any of you feel you don't wish to subject your nerves to such strain, now is your chance to. Oh, well, we warned you.
Oh, I should let you all know I'm working on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So.
It's okay.
You too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just
was
woke up
playing
and couldn't go back to sleep.
I was playing a 10-hour D&D or Pathfinder game, and I went. So we started at 8:30, and then we ended at 6:40.
Jesus.
That sounds like fun, but I don't know if I could do that.
Oh no, you definitely couldn't. You'd be dead.
I mean, the thing is, I have patience for certain things that I can do for a really long time, but I think for D&D, my limit's about 4 or 5 hours tops.
Yeah.
Like that late at night is like me, like being super drunk,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
I think it's just having to focus on conversation for that long is difficult for me, I think is what it is.
having to do like math and like conversions really quickly would probably fuck me up. I'm not gonna lie.
Really? No, the math, that's the easy part.
Yeah, for
This is
you,
why
math
it's
boy,
okay.
not me.
Boy.
Friggin', Mr. Professor. But you know
But
what,
yeah, I
Max?
might be a little tired.
I will make it easy on you as we begin your flashback.
Woo! Okay, now I gotta make sure I don't fuck up the accent.
Is it the Asian one or the French
Yeah.
one?
Let's take a little,
We'll
take a
see,
little
it's a-
detour in time. July 7th, circa 1883. Here in Abbeville, Louisiana, we find a saloon where there is an intense game of 5-card draw happening. 4 gentlemen, I use that term loosely, sit and laugh as a boy yet to become a man deals them some cards. A hand is played, small talk exchange. The boy shuffles and passes the deck to be cut, as custom. The smell of cheap booze, body musk, cheap cologne fill the air. But there is a sense of something else. Luke, or should I say Lucas, you are in fact the boy dealing the cards. As you're just kind of, let's say, taking in the atmosphere, trying to distract your mind, you're fixated on what else that mystery smell is that lingers. Go ahead and give me a perception check, using only a d20. You of course would
pure luck.
only be 13 at the time, and not yet get those skills that make you the capable man you are in the present. 11. There is something faint that you can't quite place, but then it hits you. It is the smell of gun smoke. It has seeped into the old bones of this building, like a faint, constant reminder that death lurks. You pull back your attention from the atmosphere as you hear your heart beat. This is the first time Raul has taken you out to test your grit. Mr. Canadis is at the table currently. You see, he is a fairly portly man. He is, his nationality is Mexican. You see his skin is sun-kissed, kind of a darker leathery color. He has salt and pepper hair that is just swooshed back. He's wearing a pretty regal fancy suit. You see that he taps the side of his glass to signal you to give him the royal flush. Lucas, I'm going to need you to give me a sleight of hand roll.
Just a d20 again?
I will say, what, at the age of 13, what would you reckon Luke's skill level is with this?
I would say he'd have proficiency, but not his double proficiency that he has today.
I think that is fair. You are a little rapscallion. Go ahead and roll with your proficiency on there.
Ooh. Can I use a point of lucky to reroll that?
That does
The
pose
lucky
the
was-
question. Would you say that Luke was born lucky?
I think so.
As
I'd
the
say
old,
that's what got him through most of his life.
I think the old saying is he was born ass first. That's how you determine if someone is lucky when they're born. So yes, I will allow that. Go ahead and roll again.
Well, slightly better.
While Lucas may be lucky, Max is not.
Nope.
Lucas, as Raul gives you the signal to go ahead and shift the cards in his favor, you feel those 3 extra eyes on you. You quickly shuffle as you're instructed to do, the muscle memory taking over. But it is not perfect. And as you're going to kind of place the cards where they need to, you feel a big, strong, meaty mitt go over your arm, and a gun is quickly drawn on you. You see one of the irate patrons has a big iron in your face. He goes, "What the hell are you doing, boy?"
Nothing, sir. I don't. I'm just.
You
dealing
trying to
the
cheat
cards.
me?
No,
You trying
sir,
to cheat me? You fellas see that too? You see the
Sir,
other
sir,
two.
I would never.
You see the other 2 patrons stand up. You see Raul will tap the table, indicating that he wants to cut the deck. You see the other people will shift their attention and go, "I ain't playing with no cheat dealer. Raul, you can't expect us to play."
Sir, I'm sorry. My hands just slipped. I'm just training. And
You hear the
If I
tap
might
on the
ask-
table again.
you came here in bad faith. You're not supposed to have your firearm in the saloon.
You see he pulls the hammer back.
Of course, exceptions can be made. So I promise. Open hands. I won't make a mistake like that again.
You see Raul will say, "Now, Mr. Eli, I don't believe I saw you go to the general store on your way back from taking on those outlaws. What was it? What was it? It was the Fratelli gang? Let's see, and that old pea shooter you got there. You brought back 5 heads. Billy Bob Fratelli, Cletus Fratelli, Marianne Fratelli, Jacob Fratelli, and what was the other one? Bobby Fratelli. Now, Mr. Eli, if my arithmetic is correct, that leaves you with only, 1 bullet left. You see, he would then, the man pointing the gun at you, Mr. Eli, will quickly begin to bounce the aim of the gun between you two and goes, "What the hell does that even mean?" Well,
Lucas takes on this look of wonder. You took out the Fratellis?
I mean, he's not the smartest, the sharpest knife in the drawer, Lucas, but he's pretty dangerous with the gun. You see that he kind of shifts his attention to just you as if there's no danger afoot. Now you see, Lucas, when you're in a situation like this, you may not have a weapon, but the greatest weapon a man has is his intellect. In these sticky situations, you have to be downright Archimedean with these kind of fellas. Now, Mr. Eli, I will ask you again. You have 1 bullet to split between me and my young protege here. You see Mr. Eli go, I'll make it count. I'll shoot you both dead. Well, that's the thing, Mr. Eli. There are 52 cards in a deck. And he'll tap the table again, indicating that he wants you to place the deck in front of him.
Yeah, he'll cut the deck and then pass it over.
And you'll see that he'll take the deck and he'll kind of squeeze the 2 ends of it, creating a tension in the middle. Now, Mr. Eli, this was supposed to be a quick little hustle that we did, but you're making this way more complicated than what it needs to be. You in on this? And then he'll shift the gun to Raul. And as he does so, Raul releases the tension between the cards, and they just shoot up in the air. And you see Raul
Lucas
just
ducks behind the table.
You see Raul just quickly picks cards from the air and just begins to shoot them. Very quick succession. He grabs 3 cards back to back and he just flings them at the 3 other men at the table. As you pop your head back up from ducking, you see that there are just cards embedded in their necks.
Whoa, boss, I don't know how you did that.
All in good time, Lucas. You must first kind of master your stride before you go clucking like a hen.
What?
It's all in the
Sorry.
wrist, Lucas.
Oh no, wrist. He'll pick up a card and just try and throw it. It just kind of flicks off and gently floats to the ground. Boss, are those special cards or something?
No, Lucas. It's all about the attitude. And as he's kind of instructing you, you hear a shotgun cock from behind a counter. And you see Raul will place up a hand and goes, We're leaving. Now, Lucas, I believe that is the final dinner call, so best quit meandering, pick their pockets clean, and let's move on.
already ahead of you, boss. And he's going over to the man with the gun and picking through for whatever he earned from taking out the Fratellis.
You do so. You find a pretty nice, a few knickknacks, but you do find a little derringer tucked away. And with that, we're gonna go ahead and jump back to our current point in time.
Let's go.
Let's see, where do you want to go?
You still need to bury the body, right?
Yeah, I don't know how you deal with vampires.
Well,
Or-
not the vampire. Mina's dead.
Oh, that's true.
We don't care about the vampire. Just
No, we're
burn
just
him.
gonna let him rot.
Burn him.
Put some salt on there, burn him.
Hey, we shouldn't be here. We're over here.
Oh my god.
Let's
We're in
kiss him.
Poland!
We need to go over. We need to go here.
As we turn back to our present date, April 20th, 1897, our characters just encounter a quick tussle with a supernatural entity. After a few horrifying seconds, our party pulled out on top. You are currently standing in the church. Father Block has given Mia and Ismark's father, I should say, his last rites. What would you all like to do?
So, what are our next steps? Are we heading to Targaviste, or are we staying to assist in the mourning process?
Who are you directing that at, Luke?
These two. I assume, maybe Mina and Ismark are taking a moment over their father's grave.
Well, Ismark asked me to bring Mina to Targoviste.
Targaviste,
Yeah.
I believe is the local pronunciation. Targaviste? I don't remember.
That's my plan.
Well, I think we should return to the train and see if there's any survivors. Anything we can salvage.
We listen to the locals. There won't be any.
There might be something to salvage at least.
It's at this time that you see Father Block he will take off his frock and he'll wrap it around Doru. And he'll just kind of stand there for a moment before crouching down and just kind of cradling him for a few moments. You see that he begins to repeat prayers out the Bible. He'll return to look at you, Jonas, and he'll say, "Thank you. Thank you." He was in much pain.
Yes. Why'd you let it get this bad?
It wasn't supposed to be like this. He was on his way to go visit the Count, and he had some discrepancies with land titles, and he just wanted it all cleared up. But that Count, he's the devil. We should have listened to the Vistani.
You know, every time we hear a problem, always goes.
Yes, every time we hear a problem, it always seems to trace back to this Count fellow. By the way, Fuga, you totally cut out real bad there, so I completely
Ooh.
thought for you because I was about to say it as well.
Let me just switch my internet.
I would like nothing more to rid that man of his mortal coil. Alas, I have taken a pledge of pacifism. There are a few who say that there is a way to defeat him. There is
Really? How?
well, there is an old fortune teller that lives near the lake. It is said that she knows how to defeat the devil.
By the way, where is this Count's manor?
It's in Barsov. It is a terrible place, and I wouldn't recommend going there. I tried to tell my son that. It's full of his devoted hellspawn.
I see. This Count Dracula fellow seems to be quite the nuisance.
He's a monster. I'm sorry that if my son hurt you in any way. Do you have
I
faith,
do
little
not
one?
mention it.
Oh, he hurt me quite a bit, but thank you for patching me up at least.
As long as you believe in the word of the Lord, it should protect you.
Yeah.
And he will hand you a Bible, Mane.
Oh, you are most kind. I will stash that away.
Is it a Latin Bible or a common Bible?
It is a good old English Bible.
Ew.
I know.
Oh,
I hate dubs over subs.
Yeah.
wait,
Is
how
it
do
King
I
James or
how do I add stuff to my inventory?
gross? The worst part.
I can't just type
Inventory.
stuff in. I have to go to
Yeah. King James Bible.
Bibble.
Bible something else.
Fine.
And that was a message from our sponsor, the Bible.
I'm just gonna say that probably has a weight of 1.
And the Bible's pretty thick.
Have you seen the Bibles before they make the really thin paper? They were huge.
Yeah, they look like fucking wizard
Yeah.
books. Like
They would
These
have
are
like
using as a
several
shield.
volumes.
What do y'all think I'm using as a shield?
It was the Bible.
That'd be pretty cool to have just like a fucking tome of a Bible.
In a Pathfinder 2nd edition, there's this action that you can do to raise your mage, like your spellcasting book, as a reaction to block things for you.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for raising a shield.
That's awesome. Okay, and everything's fixed.
No.
Yes.
Mike, is everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm clapping because I know where to cut on the audio wavelength.
Mhm.
Let's go.
Mina and Ismark will come back to the church. Ismark has his hand or his arm over Mina, and he'll nod to you three. It's done. We can go back to our estate.
Very good. Did you lay him to rest?
We did. We did.
And did the scratching stop?
He'll give you a affirmative nod.
Very good. Then let us be off. I do not want to spend another moment in this church.
You return back to the Burgermeister's manor. You technically did have a full 8 hours of sleep. The sun is barely peeking up. It is sort of up to you if you want to go ahead and set out now, or take a few minutes to collect your thoughts and rest up a little bit before you head out. What would you like
I'm not
to do?
tired. Pretty
Oh.
much just
Well, gentlemen, I don't know about you, but I certainly don't think that we can allow this Count Dracula to roam this land unchecked. Not in good faith, at least.
you just want to murder the count.
I mean, we do not know for sure if he's the one that caused this boy's affliction. But,
It would seem that this land is fraught with danger while he lives.
I have been to many dangerous places. But, it is true, this Count Dracula does seem to be a shady figure. At the very least. Definitely worth some investigating.
As you are going back to the Burgermeister's manor, you see the mist is pulling back slightly. You see the shambling figures that once littered the mist, slowly residing back into whatever hovels or homes they once, while living, resided in. As the sun is breaking, or I should say, as the sun is hiding behind the clouds, everything kind of seems to be put back in place. It's eerie knowing that there is danger around, but it is just resting. You even see a couple of children begin to wander the streets.
Alive children?
Alive children. As you
Oh,
see
look.
various people with occupations also beginning to rise and do their daily duties.
Do we see Rose and Thorn?
You do. You see them out
Yeah.
in the street. You see Rose is currently. She has kind of a stick, and she's beating a rug to get dust out of it.
That sounds like a period appropriate game for children.
You see
Good,
that she sees
good
you.
morning, young ones. And I'll tip my hat to them.
Good morning. It's good to see you back in town.
We survived.
You said
Yes,
you survived?
It's actually, somewhat pleasant, I suppose, in the daytime, isn't it?
It is. It is. Are you looking for a job?
A job.
Hmm.
Well, child
Well, I
job.
bel- Well, I believe I may be leaving town soon. Why, did you need some help?
No, it's just that sometimes, there's not a lot for us to do, and I'd rather be doing something that keeps me busy and gets me some, a couple spending dollars for me and Thorn. Our parents really don't, they're not able to work.
Hmm.
Yes, you said that your parents were sick, correct?
Yes, but, Burgermeister Ismark, and she'll point to, uh, she'll point to Burgermeister Ismark. Mr. Ismark, he said that, Mr. Jekyll is trying to fix the sick people.
Are they sick with what everyone is in townhouse?
Yes.
Ah,
But they're at home right now. They were out during the night, but now they're home.
they are home. What do you mean? What do they do during the day?
Well, they just kind of stay in their rooms. And sometimes, well, it's not good to disturb them. With the sick people, they sometimes don't bother you if you don't bother them. If you just leave them alone, they won't hurt you. At night, it's a different story.
I see. Well, do you have any shoe shine?
Oh, yeah, yes. And then she'll call over Thorn. If you were to like ballpark it, you'd probably guess that Rose is around. It's a little harder to tell because she hasn't been eating. She hasn't been getting the proper nutrition, so she looks a little younger than what she actually is. But you would assume she would be around 13 or 12, and you would assume
Honestly.
You'd assume that Thorn would be around 6 or 7. You see, Thorn will come out with the shoe shine box and he'll put it in front of you.
Luke will put his shoes, or he'll put his foot on the box, and allow him to try on shoes. It has been some time since I have had a proper shining, and you look like you could use the money.
You see, the Thorn kind of has gaunt. It's weird. He has like a very chubby baby-like face, but it's like a little sullen. And you see like there are little hints that he does have like a chubby face, but his skin is kind of pulled back, so his eyes are just kind of like bulbous in his head. And he begins to go
Ew.
to work on shining your shoes without saying anything. He doesn't speak. So he's not being rude.
I have no
he's just-
nephew like him before.
Yeah.
It happens.
Do you
But,
want anything, Miss Mina? Mina will go. Oh no, it's fine, child.
How much does a shoe shine usually cost?
Probably around like a nickel.
It's okay. It's like
Which is
Give
copper
them a
piece
dollar.
Yeah.
or silver piece.
Yeah, I think we're determined that silver pieces are just like change, and gold is dollars.
And then copper's pennies.
Yeah, we can get pretty loose with it. We'll try to keep it to just like dollar amounts though. So
Well, I mean, 100 copper is 1 gold. So
Or we can just do
Yeah,
it
it's
as
expensive.
everything is just a reflavoring. So if you hand someone,
silver is dimes.
Yeah,
if,
silver's dimes.
yeah,
Well,
if you,
we could just use copper and gold and not use silver and just have copper be
Silver could be nickels.
changed.
Electrum could be dimes.
yeah, if you just hand someone like, if you say you hand someone silver, we know what it would mean in universe. You know, kind of like nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I was like, we can just say like gold and silver, but in universe, you would be handing like someone like a $50 bill. You know?
Yeah.
So gold is dollars, silver is change. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 100 silver makes 1 gold.
Yeah, we can do it like.
So we're just copper just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Just like normal D&D.
No one keeps track of copper. How much are you
Yeah,
giving
pretty
this
much.
child, Luke, for shining
Uh,
your shoes?
He is going to pull out his like what looks like a wad of money, and he will pull out a couple bills and hand the kid $10.
$10.
How much gold do you have?
I raided the church. I have 435.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Crap.
So he hands them $10 and he says, "Do not wave this a bit. It would be better that people do not know you have this much.
You see that?
Try to only pull out a little bit at a time."
You see that his eyes go like his buggy eyes go a little bit wider, as he just the only safe place that he can think of like putting the money is just like he immediately just puts it in his mouth. You see that it kind of like balls up on the side of his cheek, indicating that he is not in fact swallow it. He just has it in his mouth.
That would be safe for now. Try to find some place below the floorboards. Particularly some place that is underneath a table or sink.
You see that he is only actually shining your shoes with one hand, which is kind of a slower process, but he has his hand in a little puppet on his hand.
Oh, and what is this fella's name?
He'll hold up the puppet. You see that it's kind of a little creepy. It is wearing a hat very similar to what you have, but it just has a very deathly white face. The puppet will go ahead and you see very masterfully the puppet will take off its hat, kind of hold it below his waist, and it will take a little bow.
It's you.
Yes, it appears so.
Well, I guess you did save him the other day.
Yes, but that is quite detailed. Did you make that or buy it? Or find it?
You see Rose will say, "Oh, we it was a present from one of our parents. We got it from a man in Torga Vista."
Ooh. How long have y'all had it?
Probably around a month or so. Our parents
Ooh.
didn't get sick that long ago. And you see Thorn will go ahead and hold up the puppet for you to inspect, Luke.
He'll is he offering it or just holding it up?
He's just it's kind of vague. You don't really know what this child's intent is. Not a lot going on behind the eyes.
He'll grab the puppet gently, and if the kid lets go, he'll kind of take it in his hand and turn it over.
Yeah, he'll let go, and you'll see a little tag on the back.
What does it say?
It says, If no fun, it's not Talun. And you see a little maker's mark
Alun?
that says Andre Talun.
Andre Talun.
That name to any of us.
Yeah, does that ring a bell to anybody?
No.
Go ahead and give me a history check.
Come on, my history. It's gotta be good for something. Nope.
Does not ring your bell.
Oops, I accidentally rolled twice. Ignore that second one. I don't know either.
Come on, Luke, do you know?
Oh wait.
Probably not.
Actually, Mene, you could roll with advantage.
Well, in that case, I rolled with the 10.
You got a 10.
Wow, MJ just bullied him.
I'm sorry, I didn't see
It was rigged from the start.
Mane, there's a strong impulse on you to just kind of take this toy. But it's just
You robbed this child.
just a little instinctual thing in the back of your head.
Like, is this say I want this thing, or
You
is
want
this
this
say
thing.
this thing is dangerous? Okay.
But of course, you have no need for such childlike things.
Oh my, how well made. I would like to meet this Talum fellow.
Are you sure you just don't want to play with it? And Luke will put his hand in the puppet and begin moving it around, kind of getting a feel for it. And then he will, in his other hand, flip up a coin and then catch it with the puppet.
You see, this will cause Thorn to clap.
And then he will move his hand, or the puppet's hand, kind of rolling the coin behind its back, and then it'll pop up its hands, showing that the coin is gone, and he'll look surprised.
Go ahead and give me a performance check, Luke.
I was hoping sleight of hand.
Or
That's okay.
You can do sleight of hand. This is a puppet after all.
That's
Ooh,
25.
he's a god.
Luke, there is a crowd of children that begin to surround you.
That is a lot of you. He subconsciously puts his other hand towards his wallet.
You're so good with
And-
children, Mr. Fairwhite. You hear Mina will say.
Oh. Well, I am told I used to be one.
You see that she'll go ahead and give a slight chuckle at that.
And he will have the puppet kind of looking around for the coin, and then go over to Thorn and look behind his ear, and he'll pull it out and show, and then hand it to him.
This will spark a lot of like clapping and applause. Even your performance is so good that even a couple of adults will stop and just kind of spectate at your puppetry. Yeah, I think that's the word.
Puppetry?
Puppety.
I think it's puppetry.
Puppeteering.
Puppeteering? Puppetry? Puppeteering?
Puppet trying.
Puppetastrophe.
I will say your puppeteering is so good, Luke. With that 25, go ahead and just put that you are a puppet master.
Puppet Master.
Oh
Okay.
no, that's gonna come back to hurt you. I just know it.
Well, I mean, Puppet Master. That doesn't seem bad, right? Where would I put this in my biography?
Just put skills. Or,
Skill.
Features
features, yes, features.
as a passive.
Passive. Puppet Master.
I must admit, I'd rather want to give this a go myself. Just to admire the craftsmanship.
Making a puppet or puppeteering one?
Oh, I meant puppeteering this one. I don't think I have the skills necessary to make this. This is an impressive craft.
Would you like to try? And he'll take the puppet off and
Certainly.
hand it, looking at Thorn, being like, "Is this okay?"
Thorn is just so mesmerized by the display of entertainment going on in front of him that you could literally just like
You could murder him if he wouldn't notice.
Well, we don't want to say that. But he's just captivated and he's just along for the ride.
Alright, I'm gonna try and use the puppet to swing my pocket watch from side to side.
Oh. I would say this for you this could either be a sleight of hand as well or a performance check. Whichever you would like, Mene.
I will go performance. As that is what I am doing. Okay, 14.
It's not quite as good, but it's still passable. You see, as you exchange the puppets, Luke, some of the adults begin to wander off, but the children are still there as they're watching Mane's performance. Mane, as you're entertaining the audience of children, you see that the puppet head will swivel to you, and in a voice that is similar to your own, it will say to you, out of earshot from anyone else, "Stay focused. We had a deal."
Puppet says to you, Mene?
I guess it did.
That's freaky.
Man, this child. We gotta beat him up.
I hope the child just isn't the puppet and they swap places or something.
So I'm gonna go ahead and remove the puppet and give it back to Thorn. Oh well, enough of that.
Yes, though, child, I think if you wanted a better way to make some money, you could put on a show. You also seem quite deft with it.
Are you talking to Rose or Thorn?
Thorn. But I mean, obviously, Rose, too, standing next to him.
Oh, well. We would have to go get some more puppets, but that doesn't seem like a terrible idea.
You do not need to get another puppet. You could make one from cloth and sticks.
Get a sock.
Get a sock. That is actually a perfect use of a puppet. It makes a good dragon for this dashing gentleman to fight.
Oh, well. I don't know. Maybe we can buy some sewing equipment to make some. You see that
Perhaps.
Thorn just absolutely loves this idea. And he is nodding his head, and you see that he'll take his sister away from the rug that she is beating with a stick. And they are immediately going to a general store to try out this new venture that you planted the seeds in.
Can I try and track down one of the adults to ask them where this fortune teller is, like directions?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Manet.
Perception. Okay.
Can I help with this?
I don't think you would need to help, Luke, as Manet is pretty capable by himself.
Okay.
As you immediately locate a Vistani tradesman, just kind of going about their business. But as that is what you're focused on, Manet, you also kind of see in your scanning of potential faces to aid you with your questions, you do see that there is a quick, as Rose and Thorn are leaving, that they are being followed by someone.
Uh-oh.
Who is it? Another kid?
It is a woman pulling a cart. A little, it's a little wooden box that has wheels, a handle that she's pushing in front of her. And it just kind of says Dream Pastries on the side.
Does this look like it could be their mother?
With that perception check, I would say, as this is not the main thing you're looking for, just something you see off in the distance, out the corner of your eye, you just see a lady following them.
Okay.
But you do
Your parents are sick.
You do clock the Vistani tradesman.
I'm just not gonna say anything.
Okay. Is this a ma'am or a sir?
This is a sir.
Excuse me, sir. I had heard tell of a fortune teller around these parts, and I was hoping for some directions. Would you
Lots
perhaps-
of Vistani practice are practitioners of this skill. What do you have name for fortune teller, child?
Did they give us a name?
No.
No. Okay. No. I was told. I've been hearing a lot about this Count Dracula, and I was told that mayhaps they could offer some insight into.
You see that you are cut off
protection.
as soon as you
No.
kind of say Count Dracula. You see that he pushes a hand to your mouth. Child, do not say that name out loud.
I see. I was seeking, I guess, protection. Perhaps information.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, Manet.
Certainly.
Oh
pretty
man,
good
all
at
the
this, right?
skills that you're good at are coming in handy. I hate this.
Wait. Persuasion. What did I roll on that? Oh, I rolled a 6. Okay, I thought that was a 9. Yeah, it's actually an 18, because.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Well, can't you roll lower than an 8?
I can't roll lower than well, basically anything lower than a 10 rounds up to a 10. Although I think a crit fail might still be a crit fail.
I don't
but...
think crit fails are a thing in skill checks.
They're not.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
Well,
technically
yeah,
can't fail.
I can't get lower than an 18 on persuasion or deception.
God damn.
It's
Unless they
ridiculous.
hate children.
That is the the specification.
Yep. You see the Vistani tradesman will go. If you're looking for a fortune teller that offers protection against the count, one comes to mind. Near the lake, over the river, there is a woman named Madame Eva. She may be able to help against wards against Count Dracula.
Thank you kindly, sir. And
How
I'll,
truthful does this guy seem?
Uh, are are you with Manet when?
No, he's just kind of watching. He's
I'm not
watching
gonna.
this, watching our child as he moves.
I'm
As he
I'm not.
walks away.
I'm not gonna make an insight check based on his actions earlier with what he said about Count Dracula. I
Okay.
suspect that he's telling the truth without an insight check,
Okay,
so I'm
but
not going to.
as Luke is just kind of watching you, Luke, you can go ahead and also give me an insight, or you can give me an insight check.
I barely think he's a child. I don't trust this kid.
I wanna talk to you about him while he's
So
Bomane's
weird.
talking. Yeah.
You see that he has a pretty guarded presence, and as soon as he's done talking with Manet, he just immediately just bolts. Uh, it would assume that you can't really see what they're talking about from this distance, but it seems so like casual. There's a bit of tensity to it, but other than that, it looks like he's just like asking him what time it is, and
Hmm.
the response is just pretty quick. So it's just like something that happens very quickly, probably being truthful. But you do see Jonas come come to your side as Manet is out of earshot.
Yes, Jonas.
It's the kid. We're just gonna be taking a kid with us everywhere we go. He's just following us.
Yes, something tells me that he is more than just a normal child.
He
There
is,
is something strange in his eyes.
he is pretty weird.
I think he is what are they called? The very short people.
The dwarf.
Yes, that is that's the proper term. I hope.
1890s.
I think they would use a different word that we are not allowed to say. But yes, I am not sure. Though he seems adept in look like hypnotism.
Yeah.
At least he is some sort of child prodigy. Could be useful.
Yeah, maybe. It's just weird.
Yes,
Uh,
I think we should keep an eye on him.
So, once I'm done talking to him, I imagine I'll start walking back towards them. Will I?
What was that?
Oh no.
I don't like. Yeah, it's never good when the GM just rolls a die.
I'm afraid.
We're gonna die. Hee hee.
No, I don't think it's for us. But yeah. MJ, what's the vibe I'm getting around the street now that Rose and Thorn have walked away? Are we being watched by anybody?
They're saying the big guy's name cause any trouble.
Yeah, did anybody like look over, take an interest? Anything weird?
You know, out of game, I did wonder if saying his full name like that was gonna cause trouble, but I did it anyways.
Yeah, he's like Voldemort.
I think we'll see. As we haven't learned saying his name. Well, I guess you just learned saying his name could have consequences.
There is a little ringing bell that you hear, a little chime, as you see a woman pull up to you in a little cart. She's pulling it, or she's pushing it in front of her. Hello, good sirs. May I interest you in one of the most scrumptious and delicious treats to ever grace your lips?
Vibe check.
Yeah, she's creepy.
Vibe check.
Right.
Immediate vibe
That's
check.
right.
Go ahead and give me an insight check.
This is a
Instant.
creepy lady. Oh, why did I do twice?
I like how we all just immediately rolled. No one trusted her.
As soon as she comes up, everyone just narrows their eyes at her. The vibe that you get, Manet, is immediately just stranger danger. There is kind of like a fear that tingles up in the back of your head that just tells you to stay away.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to spoil my lunch now, would I?
Jonas, what you perceive, because this feeling is differing between you two. Jonas, you got a 16, correct?
Yes.
The feeling that you receive is there is something wrong with this person. Something akin to, with your medical minded train of thought, something akin to addiction. And she looks kind of like, and as we would say in an anachronistic term, she looks kind of like a tweaker.
Yes.
And Luke, you just see someone trying to peddle wares. They are very happy about it, and when people are happy about their wares, they must have, it must be a good time. And she seems to be having a good time, and you too can also be having a good time. She will go ahead and present a little pie. Kind of looks like an empanada. These are the most scrumptious and delicious treats you would ever have. Oh. Here, would you like a free sample? You look new in town.
Sure, why not? He'll take the one that she has.
Don't
Do you say that? Do you say that?
No. That's out of
Yeah.
character.
Anyone gonna stop me?
Please stop me.
Please stop me.
I'm going to look on curiously.
Great. Awesome. Sick. Okay. Yeah. He'll take it, kind of look at it, inspect it, sniff it,
Smells good.
bop it.
Probably haven't eaten in a while, Luke. You haven't had your breakfast.
He'll take a bite, sure.
He didn't ask for the price before he ate it.
It's free.
Okay.
It's a sample.
Yeah, it's a sample. What saving throw am I making? Wisdom?
Well, it's gonna be let's go with wisdom.
Yeah, I kind of thought so. I expected this. 16?
Luke,
Is that a yay or an...
as you bite into this, it's almost like the consistency of a puff pastry. The outside shell of this is flaky, it is lightly salted, it has a faint hint of being sweetened with honey or maple syrup. It is so delicious. It's buttery, the meat inside is soft and tender, and as you're
Bet
eating
it is.
you're instantly taken back to a little place outside of Louisiana. You see that Raoul has set up various bottles on a fence post, and you'll see that he'll swagger back to you and goes, "Okay, now, Lucas, it's all in the wrist." And you'll see that he'll just launch a card and he'll instantly just shatter one of the bottles. Now you try. Get a feel for it, boy. Get a feel for it.
Yeah.
Gotta give me
He'll
Come on, don't miss, don't miss,
Give me that chance, bro. I'll give you that.
don't die.
22.
Instantly shatters the glass. And you just hear the biggest meaty laugh resonate from Raul. He's like, "That's my boy. Look at you. You're downright a natural. Oh, Lucas, I think we're gonna have a thriving business, you and I."
He just has a beaming smile on his face.
Here, now listen, Luke. Most people, they'll be looking for ammunitions, guns, knives, but with this, and he'll hold up a deck of cards. This is inconspicuous, and he'll go ahead and place it in your coat pocket. And as we pull back to the present, Luke, the pastry is gone. You scarfed it all down. And you see the lady has a big smile. Ah, they often give you some childlike wonder, don't they?
Like a beignet. And as he like kind of realizes where he is, it is it is very good.
Does it look like he was drugged?
It looks like he spaced out for a moment.
It brought me back to my childhood. Yes. Like
Well-
exactly back to my childhood.
Oh, yes. Well, if you care to have some more, we're all over town.
I might have to take you up on that.
And you'll see almost in a jarring frame cut, you see that as she's speaking to you, her head will just like completely cut to just looking at Manet. Aren't you the cutest little thing? And
I
she'll
suppose.
get closer to you, Manet. And she'll pinch your cheek. Ah, so sweet. And then she'll go ahead and start moving her cart.
Thanks, MJ.
Yeah.
I feel sick.
Why are you sick?
Don't worry about it. It's out of game.
I know. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
quite
mildly
good.
disconcerting.
Yes.
Hey, are you ready to
But
get a
we
move
should-
on? You see Ismark
yes,
would come out
we
the general store.
Yes, we should continue.
Yes, I have acquired some directions to our location.
Oh,
I presume that all of us are planning on going to the fortune teller?
Might as well.
Jonas, are you taking these two with you?
I guess they're following.
Oh,
Well, I am going on my own. I certainly would want some protection from, the Count.
Okay, I suppose the cart is big enough for all four of you. Now, let's get home, pack our wares, and you all can set out as soon as possible. Is that okay with you,
Sounds
sis?
like a perfect plan.
Mina will nod her head in agreement. You go back to the Burgermeister's house. Ismark is beginning to load up the cart with what you need. And what are you guys doing as you are preparing to leave?
Mm,
Is Dr. Stevenson still at their manor?
Yes.
Where is he at the moment? Is he
He is in the room that you all slept in.
sleeping?
There's only one way to find out.
I'll go up there. I'll stealth up there.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check.
Cool. That's a 28.
You
He's
bastard.
invisible.
I glide over the floor. Not a single sound.
You hear Dr. Stevenson on the other side of the door, kind of talking. You hear him say, "I just need a few more samples, just a little bit more monocaine. If you can provide that, then we can get these doses out." And then, oddly enough, Luke, there is another voice that you hear, one you do not recognize. "I told you that the monocaine was in a limited supply. And you're out here wasting it on frivolous concoctions. Dr. Jekyll, I am not a man to be trifled with. No, you just listen. We just need a little bit more time. We need a little more time, and we'll get it right for you." For both of your sakes, I hope you do, Dr. Jekyll. For both of your sakes, I hope you do. That is what you hear, Luke.
Can I just look through the lock in the door? See if I can get a glimpse of this person?
Give me a perception check.
What? Get another 20.
Almost!
Whoa. It was almost a 1.
As you look through the keyhole, you see Dr. Stevenson is... You see that he is turned as if he is talking to someone, but you do not see another person there. However, the way the room is oriented, there is kind of a writing desk adjacent to a window. And where the window's curtains are, you see that there is an indentation indicating that there is someone there. But you just can't see them.
If I move over to... are they just out of view outside the window, or...
They're just not there.
Ah.
Where they should be, they are not there.
Interesting.
As if
He
they were
will-
invisible.
Luke will knock on the door. Dr. Stevenson? Are you there?
Yes, come in.
And Luke will enter the room and just kind of glance around.
Are you actively looking for something, Luke?
Nope, he's just glancing around, seeing what the room is like since he was there last night. He's what does Dr. Stevenson look like? Does he look almost worried? That ain't enough.
He looks a little frazzled that you're here.
Are you alright, Dr. Stevenson?
Yes, I'm just burning old. I was up all night. I'm sorry.
Burning the midnight oil, I understand. right.
Yes. Yes. You see there are the
I
row of test tubes, kind of like in wooden stands, marked with different alchemical signs.
thought I heard someone is in here as I was approaching. Uh, were you talking to yourself, Dr. Stevenson?
uh, old habit.
Sometimes it helps to talk to oneself. You don't think you're good for conversation, but who knows? Sometimes the only other person in the world who understands you is yourself.
Yes, that is true. I'm sorry. Did you need something, Mister Fairwhite?
Yes, I believe my compatriot and I are preparing to leave for Tagaviste. And
Oh,
I was wondering if you had any medicinal, any medicine that we could take for the journey, or if you perhaps wanted to join us.
oh no. My work is important here.
Yes, curing the dead and all that.
Yeah. Well, yes. But I will be. Not too long from now, I will be in Ared. If you want to. If you want to meet back up, I actually have a quite a pretty decent tavern there that I own.
Oh, then I might have to do that. And about that medicine, do you have anything that you might be willing to part with for our journey?
Hmm. Um, Make a persuasion check, Lucas.
Okay. Oh, that was almost a 20.
At the moment,
lucky.
Should I lucky that?
Yeah, it's important.
I'll use lucky on that. Then I'll
Listen to the voices.
Sure,
I'm your
I'll lucky
shadow.
that. Getting
Listen to your
medicine is
shadow.
very good. 20.
oh, let's see. What would I have? What? Hang on 1 second.
Give us some potions. We need it.
Do it or we're gonna rob you.
Yeah. This basically is determining how much money I spent on potions when we get to Targovishta.
Imagine thinking we're gonna get there.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Here, have this. And he will give you a syringe.
Ah, what is in it, Doctor?
Oh, this is morphine.
Ah, to dull the pain. Thank you. I believe this will come very in handy.
I hope so.
For more. Oh, sorry.
Why are you heading out to Torga Vista?
We were hoping to meet someone in there. I believe Jonas has some business or some such. I think there's something to do with the Count, but I am not sure.
The Count?
Yes. When I say the Count, I assume he immediately knows who I'm talking about.
Absolutely.
Okay.
What's your passive perception, Lucas?
14.
Give me 1 second.
Oh. That good or bad?
You hear the floorboards around you begin to creak,
Creak?
and then the door slams shut.
The door slammed shut behind us?
Mm-hmm.
What was that?
Oh, just the foundation settling. It happens all the time.
It is very strange. I don't think a settling foundation can cause a door to slam on its own.
Wind pressures and currents. I do wish you good luck, Mr. Fairwhite. If you excuse me, I have to get back to my studies.
I would not want to take you as the only doctor in town. Your services are quite needed.
Would anyone else like to do anything?
What do I add for morphine?
That is 4d4 plus 4 temporary hit points, causes 1 point of insanity, and you have to pass the addiction DC.
What the heck? People don't get addicted for using morphine once.
Oh, yeah, that's never happened.
I thought it was just consistent use and relying on it.
That's what Big Pharma wants you to think.
Oh, okay. More. Do you have an item for this, so I don't have to create one?
I'll create one later.
Would it just? What is healing potions? Are we ever gonna get a healing potion?
No, that's magic.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You don't remember the list he made
I
of
can't.
all the special healing stuff?
There's no. Well. Yeah, I gave you a list of like. There's not really that much magic in this world, and a magic bottle of juice that closes your wounds probably not going to be very common.
Yeah, but like rubbing alcohol, or I feel like morphine would be the closest thing to a healing potion.
Is it in the Wasted Days chat?
Yeah,
Did you
but
post
is
it there?
morphine really going to be that prevalent in the 1890s or whatever?
Yeah.
No.
No, you're right. It'd probably be heroin.
Some opioid of any kind.
Why won't it let me?
But yes. Is there anything else the rest of you would like to do?
Mm-hmm.
44 HP. 40. You said 44 plus what?
4.
44 plus 4 temp HP. Plus 1 insanity.
Oh, I found it. We have snake oil, booze, morphine, and coca.
I want coca.
What does morphine cures insanity, right?
It causes insanity. Oh, cures one. Cures one.
Yeah, coca causes.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense. Morphine's the good drug.
Yes. Here at Res House, we support the usage of morphine.
What's the addiction check?
It's 5.
Okay.
Con save.
I like this because this is basically just chems from Fallout.
It is kind of just chems. When I think of like him
I'm
giving,
happy with that.
when he thinks when I said he gives you a syringe, I was just thinking of a stim pack.
You know what? I am so happy with that. I was thinking of stim. I really want to try like a Fallout RPG. Sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, that does sound fun. I would love that.
I mean, there probably is one, isn't there?
Yeah,
There
they made one, and XP to level 3 made one that looked
Oh
interesting.
yeah, I
And
remember
it has
that.
AP and stuff.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you. Someone said something about that AP system and said it was really good.
It looked cool, at least like because you can do so much more on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
And you can save stuff till next turn and use more AP on the next turn if you don't have enough this turn or something. Seemed cool. But yeah, are we spying on anyone else? Gang?
I suppose that is a no.
Nah, I'm a good boy.
Okay, so who's all coming with us to Targovishte?
Us three, Mina.
Okay, and Ismark isn't coming?
Ismark is not coming.
He's
Oh,
the
okay.
Burgermeister.
The
He needs to do
Burgermaster?
politics.
The Hamburger Master?
We can take. You want to take Rose and Thorn and just bring the kids along like
No!
Spelljammers?
No, we're not taking those kids along.
Well, you don't want to.
Though... No, yeah, we can't take the kids along.
It was so fun in Spelljammers having our kids around.
They'll be fine. They'll be fine. That pie woman was definitely not following them.
No, yeah, she definitely won't kill them.
Turn them into more pies or something.
At this point, you see Mina has her bags packed. You see that she is wearing a breastplate, and she looks a little bit like she has a little bit of armor on as she is preparing for the journey.
What? You don't think we can protect you?
Well, not to be mean, but if there were ever situations that you were not there, I would very much still like to live.
You look quite dashing, man.
It's always good to be prepared.
She'll give a little spin.
Isn't a little bit extra protection never hurt anyone? I am quite jealous, for I think I am not the heartiest.
Well, what are we waiting for? Are we ready to get a move on?
Yeah, we should get out, beat the dark.
Yes.
You see, Lucy and Ismark will see you off. You see, Ismark is a little apprehensive about letting his sister go. But, Jonas will kind of turn to you and just give you a nod.
I'll nod back.
And you guys will set off. You are currently in a cart, or more of a carriage to be exact. You have one horse, a very strong looking horse that is pulling the cart or the carriage. Who is driving this thing?
I was gonna say.
I don't have proficiency in
And you have
cart.
one hand.
Yeah,
I can drive, I guess.
I would.
Nene
sit up front
was
and
about to
help you.
offer to drive, but I don't know how.
No, we're not
so-
letting the child do this.
Yeah. And you don't want me sitting in the back with Mina. Might accidentally riz her up. But yeah, I'll drive.
I'm sure Mr. Fairwhite can do this.
Yes, I drive many a coach. Actually, no, I do not drive many a coach. That would not be very lordly, would it?
Can someone give me a
um,
D20 roll?
Oh yes, back to more time.
You call that dibs? Or
You
should I
do
do
it.
that?
You're
Okay,
you're
I'll
the
do it.
driver.
Let's
No,
go!
no.
Let's go!
Luke,
I
Luke,
knew it.
Luke,
Dude, we're gonna
Luke.
get attacked by
We're dead.
werewolves.
We're
I am
dead.
so excited.
No, we're gonna get attacked by Dracula.
Yeah, Dracula's gonna come now.
Is that what happens on a nat one?
Probably.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Every bad thing happens on a nat 1.
They all happen at once.
Everything.
I mean, to be fair, if all the werewolves show up and Dracula and like say like a bunch of just other random monsters, like They're gonna have to get in line. Like they're not all gonna team up against us.
What if we run into a frog with a deck of cards?
Dude, that would be hilarious. I would shoot it for no reason.
I would pull so many cards.
I would accidentally pull a bunch of cards.
So what if using the deck of many things, I threw them at people?
Chaos.
You-
Would it activate on them or would it activate on me?
You.
What?
It's
Yeah.
drawing.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure after last time, MJ's not letting you anywhere near a deck of many things.
But it was so
all
fun.
all of you are not getting close to
And
recommending.
I was the
Nothing-
only one that was trying to stop them, okay?
Nothing bad happened.
We lost an NPC and we never solved that.
You
Yeah, that was the sequel adventure.
coming soon. Wink. Never.
Never.
You guys come across a desolate road. As Luke, you hear the clip-clopping of the horse. Luke, go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Of course. Oh, fucking course.
Yeah,
This is
wisdom
actually
saving.
unrelated to that one you rolled.
I'm guessing it's the pies. I want more pie.
You hear the horse whinny a little bit. As you
Huh.
approach, Luke, the horse stops on the road. And it begins to shake its head a little sporadically.
Oh dear. Is there something up ahead? Can I
might
try and
be a
scan the
soul?
area?
I'll do you one better, Mane. Give me 1 second.
He's bringing up a map, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is.
You guys, you see the horse stop. It refuses to kind of go any further on this trail. What do you do, Luke? And I also think Mane said he was doing something as well.
I was going to try and survey the area.
Okay. Mane, go ahead and hop out, you little scamp.
What seems to be the problem, noble steed?
Mane, give me a wisdom save.
Oh
Wisdom
no.
save.
He's dead.
And then I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oof, that was almost good.
Uh-oh.
Silvery barbs?
No, Silvery Barbs gets rid of successes. It's the opposite of lucky.
Yeah.
I've got a bad feeling
Unfortunately.
about this.
Do you have halfling luck?
The horse will say to you, Mane.
Halfling luck only works on ones. Wait, the horse said that?
Yes.
I'm gonna do a double take.
You alright, Mene?
I think I just heard somebody say something. Did you all hear that?
Hear what?
I did not do anything.
If I look around the area, do I see anything of interest?
Give me a perception check. You see these tombstones on the side of the road. They are of note.
I'm gonna address. I guess are Mina and Bismarck here, or is it just Mina?
It's just
Just
Mina.
me now.
Say, Mina, is there a Miss Mina? Is there a grave site in this area? There appear to be some tombstones here.
Well, we mostly bury our people in town, so I would say I'm not exactly sure.
Hmm.
It's very uncommon for people to be buried out here with markers.
Maybe you should go read them. We will back you up, smart giant.
Yeah. Well, we can't let the child do this
Jonas,
alone.
okay, I was about to say, Jonas, go help Mene.
Yeah.
I'll get down too.
I was joking.
Hang on, I need to. I want to check something real quick. Where is it? No, no, no. Oh, here we go. Okay, a willing creature. Got it. I could do that.
I'm not willing.
I think he's talking about himself.
He's gonna hypnotize himself.
No,
He
I
can
was.
speak to animals.
No, 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 not that. I don't have.
Is he
I
trying
don't
to
have that.
hypnotize the animal that he's talking to?
No, I was thinking of casting heroism on the horse because that would get rid of the fear effect.
Oh,
that
that
would
would
just-
work.
Mm.
Then we could just leave and not deal with this.
But
I'm
that's
fine
what's
with that.
fun in that.
Should I do that? Because I don't even know if the horse is afraid or not.
Jonas. Jonas.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna stick right next to the horse and try and comfort it. Just normally for now.
Thanks,
yeah,
boss.
Lucas will stick by Mina and the horse again. Does the horse make any like movements when it speaks to him?
You hear it whinny.
I see.
Why can he speak to animals?
I don't think it's animals. I think it's just horses.
Jonas, what
It's
are
'cause
you
he's got a
currently
long face.
doing?
He's gonna read what the gravestones say.
You see, as you approach the gravestones, you see that there are 3 gravestones. The 2 to the left of you looks like they have been. There has been something buried in each one. The one in front of you, directly in front of you, is empty. There is an open grave there.
Ooh.
On each of the gravestones, you see a few words written not in the English tongue. Jonas, what languages do you speak?
English, German, Latin, and tongues.
You're unable to decipher the language written on these tombstones.
Hmm. There's writing on it, but none that I know.
I just know French. Does it look like French?
What does French look like?
I
Yeah.
feel like you can tell what French is.
Yeah, I think I know Common, French, and German.
Well, one of y'all French people come look at it.
I look back at Luke.
I am comforting associates here.
Well,
Mina will go over here.
if the horse tries to run, just oh, I was gonna go, but okay.
Yes, I guess we are going over there.
Ooh, when did you learn
Trying
French?
to make sure that our horse doesn't try and bolt, since it is our transport.
I'm not gonna run on you.
I'd never do that to you, boss.
Is that the horse talking to me again?
It is.
Except it's not actually making any movements, right?
It kind of is.
He's like neighing, but we hear neighing, and you hear words.
Does it look like French on these?
Make a history and or religion check, Luke.
I'm terrible at both of those. It's a 5.
Doesn't look like no language you've ever seen before.
This is not French.
Wait, do none of us know Romani?
No, you
It's
mean
not.
Vishani?
Well, no, isn't Romani a language here?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
We should have coordinated better. I know French and German, so.
Mina, did you ever get to learn Romani while staying here?
I speak it, but this isn't Romani.
Then what is it?
can you tell what the language it is?
Let's see.
Because I have no idea. Oh,
That's a GM rolling something? Oh, that was Mina.
Another one.
That was Mina not knowing anything.
Can I roll a history or religion?
Sure, buddy.
Because I'm good at those.
yeah, you are.
I'm a studied.
You're a nerd.
You know this language should be the language of Hebrew.
Ah,
Specifically, you can kind of phonetically pronounce each word. Starting from left to right, the first tombstone will read Iruka. The second one would read Tenjima. And the third one will read Paplio.
I would say that.
Actually, that's reversed. The first one would read Paplio. The second one would read Tenjim. And the last one would read Iruka.
Can't really tell what they're saying, what it means, but think it's Hebrew.
Interesting. So what do we do? Do we just leave them be or dig up the graves? It appears that one has already been sullied.
Is the ground like freshly buried?
It looks freshly compacted, yes.
Hmm.
And the other one looks upturned, not empty.
Oh, it is an empty grave. Like, it looks
I
like
mean,
someone
like-
dug a hole, and the hole is still there.
Oh, but they haven't. Okay, so it's before something was buried there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, friends, if we can convince our horse to continue onward, perhaps we should just do that.
Yes, you try and persuade it to move forward.
See, there's nothing here. We're fine to move onward.
Sure about that? The
Mhm.
horse will look
I'm
at
just... I'm just gonna ignore the voice in my head. There's no voice in my head. There's no voice in my head.
So rude.
you. Make a persuasion check, Mene. Or make an handling check. Actually, persuasion, because you can hear the horse.
You want? Okay, well, if you want me to make a persuasion check.
God damn it! Ah, god damn
Why
it.
did you? Oh, why did you choose?
Yeah, it's an 18.
Okay,
Set it
okay.
up so that it only rolls 18s when you roll below it.
Okay.
You can't.
I'll take your word for it, boss. Just got some bad vibes here. Bad juju. You see that the horse will begin to clip-clop forward.
Well, it appears the small friend is convinced it to move on. I say we go before some more infected come.
Sounds good. Not much for sightseeing.
Yeah, not like we want to dig up a dead body.
Mina will go ahead and jump in the cart.
Yeah. Forward.
And you will carry on.
And Mane's gonna be on the lookout for whoever was saying that stuff.
That was a pretty nice one.
That was a pretty nice one. Can we mark on our map where that is, in case we want to come back?
That is.
Let's all move out the way.
Get out of here. It
Oh.
is. I would say you can put a nice little X over on this tree.
I feel like that has to come back later. That was a 1 that you rolled for that event.
Yeah, that was very weird.
And I don't know why the horse was talking to me when I failed the wisdom throw.
Because you're crazy.
As you continue down the desolate road,
Oh, you can make a map note actually thing.
you come across a stone bridge that goes over the river Soms. It is also at this point the horse will stop again.
If we look ahead, is there anything on the bridge?
There is a tree trunk in the middle of the bridge.
What?
Like a tree trunk that has fallen over, placed right
Oh, I
on
see.
the bridge.
That doesn't seem.
Does it look
Safe.
like it could have potentially happened naturally, or does this look like some shenanigans?
It looks like some shenanigans.
Oh dear. Is this going to be bandits? I'm going to... If some bandits jump out at me, I want to have a spell prepared for them, MJ.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold person. If some bandits jump out at us, I want to cast hold person on them.
You're locking that in pretty quickly. Mina will go and say, "Why have we stopped again?"
The bridge broken.
This is being
There appears to be a tree blocking our path. I worry we might...
On a bridge?
Yes, I appear that someone has blocked the bridge.
Can we go around it?
I don't think our horse can swim too well while pulling the cart.
Oh.
There we go.
So, Jonas, how do you think we should continue this?
How deep is this water?
It is fairly deep and there's a strong, steady current.
I don't
There's
suppose anyone here has an axe.
Mhm.
I do not.
Is it time to walk?
We are only halfway there. I feel like actually we are less than halfway there. I feel like it will take us a day to get the rest of the way. On foot.
How heavy is the tree that's fallen over on the bridge?
It's not impossible to move. You do have a horse at your disposal.
Ooh. Try and tie tree to our wagon. We'd have the horse drag it, maybe.
Or we just build a ramp and ramp over
Ramp over the tree.
the...
We could detach the horse and tie it off on the log and hopefully get it to assist us in pulling it.
There isn't a map that goes along with this, is there? Just so I can see what we're dealing with, but oh, there probably isn't until the shenanigans happens. Wait, hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay, just no one was saying anything.
Your assumption was right, Mane.
Oh. Let's
Are you
see.
outside of the
I'm-
cart, Mane?
Wait, is the bridge made of wood?
It's made out of stone. Go ahead and give me a
Well,
perception check, Mane.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say since the bridge is made out of stone, we could try burning it. Perception.
I have some
Uh-oh.
flasks of oil here.
Everything looks good to me.
It does, Mane. It does.
Can I also do a perception?
Sure, buddy.
Can we all do one?
Not you, particularly,
Damn.
because I don't like you, Jonas. You can also
Well-
do a
Yeah.
perception. You can also do a perception check, Jonas.
It won't do much. I have a 0.
Well, do you all want to gather some kindling so we can light this?
It smells
I,
like rotted flesh, Jonas.
Smells like death.
It smells like
Oh,
death, Mina will say.
Does it? All I smell is that pastry on your breath. Yeesh.
Like, they don't smell that. It's in the air.
I do not, but are you thinking that this fallen log might be on purpose?
Everything has a purpose.
Well, does it look like it could have fallen there naturally?
Does it look like it could have fallen there naturally?
Absolutely not.
Yes, it appears someone has done this to us. I say we prepare.
Should we spring the trap then, boys?
Yes,
What?
I think we spring the
You're a
trap.
weird child.
Luke is gonna yell out, "Come on out! We know you're there. Do not waste both of our times."
What do you have to bargain?
The bargain.
To bargain.
Where's the voice coming from? Is it from under the bridge?
It is from underneath the bridge, Mane.
Oh boy.
Th-
I'd like to change my prepared spell from hold person.
Did we heard of the children's story of a troll?
Yeah, how familiar is that story to us?
I would say that is a more European-centric fairy tale, so I would say fairly common to both of you.
Haha, Luke, you suck.
Hey,
Luke
I've
is
read,
European.
Hey, I've read Grimm's fairy fables.
Bargain.
What would you like, mysterious voice?
What do you bargain?
Well, we have. He'll slap the top of this the log. We
Well,
have this
what-
nice large log here.
Well, what can we bargain?
What do you desire? What do you have that you love?
Well, we'd like to cross the bridge.
Yes, and I have this. I have this pack of rodeo reds that has been keeping me company for the past few days.
Give it.
Yes. Do you want me to just toss it over this side?
You see a massive hand pull over from the bridge. You see his massive and green with clawed hands. And you see that it will just kind of set itself on the bridge.
Oh, I think I know where that smell's coming from.
Wait, is this just the hand that's on the bridge right now?
It is currently just a hand.
Is it like the size of us?
It's around that size.
Would you like me to light it for you?
Give it!
Okay, and he'll he'll just place the pack inside the palm.
It will close its hand. You hear it. This tastes terrible.
If it is flavor, why didn't you say you were looking for something flavorful? And he'll pull out a couple rations.
How many? We need to keep track of those.
But yeah, we haven't been keeping track of rations.
Now
We've
they
been
are
in the
important.
city.
I assume
We've
they've
been
been
in the city.
feeding us.
Yeah, we've been in the city.
So when I have 5 single day of rations, I'll give him 2 days worth of rations.
You see his hand will reach over and grab them. More!
He looks over at the others.
I'll give him 3.
More!
One more. Sit, and that'll be all.
Horse!
No, we need that horse.
Horse!
He looks over at Benny.
Into that.
Do
You
you
are
have
like
any more
the-
rations?
You see that its whole figure will emerge from underneath the bridge. It is long, it is gangly, it smells horrible. It will pick up the tree trunk and rest it on its shoulder. I will not ask again.
Luke will lean over to Jonas. Jonas, do you have a way to create fire?
Yeah, why?
I have an idea. We cannot offer you a horse as we needed to travel, but I might have something better. And he'll reach into his bag for a flask of oil. This tonic, it will keep you fed for days with a single sip. With a creature such as yourself, if you drink the whole thing, it might feed you for a little while. At least more than a single horse would. Surely.
I was gonna try and suggest something to him.
That might work.
That
mean, you
seems dangerous.
Yeah, would you like that? Or you could try the I say try the suggestion first.
Okay.
And then we give him the oil. And then you prepare if once he gets the oil to because Luke has the oil in his hand and
Yeah,
he will
I'm
throw
gonna
it.
see them preparing something, so I'm gonna speak up and talk to the our troll friend. Well, sir, if it's horses that would assuage your palate, we happen to see a bunch of horses in just wild horses going in that direction. They're probably, I don't know, half a mile away. Mayhaps you could go search for the horses instead of taking ours, and that would be what I'd use for the suggestion.
Does it spell save, right?
Yes,
Hit the
wisdom
button.
saving. Yeah, I'm trying to. There we go.
Hold on.
Can they be charmed is the real word question.
Pretty sure
I-
those can be
I
charmed.
imagine that it should be able to be charmed.
Limited to a sentence or two.
That was like a sentence or two.
that was yeah.
Well, no, the first part of the explanation was setting up the exposition. The part of the suggestion was for the troll to go off into the woods and search for the horses instead of eating ours.
Okay. So
Uh,
plan B time.
I know your lies, face stealer.
Luke's eyes will go wide. He'll look at him and be like, "What?"
I think we should just roll initiative so we can do our plan.
Yes,
And
sorry
it's
for
gonna-
the little one. He is
He's gonna
strange.
get right up here, and we're
He'll-
gonna go ahead and roll initiative.
He's gonna offer him the oil. No.
man, why did he have to roll an 18? That
Why
would have
don't
been
you silver bars
funny.
that?
Yeah,
Uh,
he did roll an 18 minus 1, so that was just
It's
unfortunate for you.
yeah, I probably should have silvery barbs it, but
Unfortunate. Okay.
I'm gonna
too late
get-
now. And I'm sure MJ doesn't want me to invalidate his encounter.
No, I was legitimately trying. I've learned. Gotta talk your way out of some things. I was legitimately trying to give you a way out.
Yeah, and I was giving him some oil.
I hope that me saying you have one more time to try to make it, try to sweet talk your way past him was an indicator of that.
I see.
And your little ruse failed. Okay, everyone will roll initiative. We'll take a 5-minute break here, and we'll come back. Is everyone good to do this combat right now?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
You need to
Hopefully,
open up-
hopefully you did your oil thing.
Not yet.
I have the oil, so I'll throw it at him. He didn't eat the oil, did he?
He did not.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll just throw it at him.
Can you start the combat counter so we can roll?
No. Yes.
Okay.
Because you
I mean, that's fine. We don't need to do a combat.
just because you asked so nicely.
Just so we can see whether the troll goes first and is going to bash all of our heads in
And I need to
Yeah.
see if
with,
Luke
it,
goes
with one
first.
critical hit.
If Luke doesn't go first, the plan changes.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's ready to actions.
That's not good.
Why did I roll?
Should I use a point of luck
Yeah.
on my initiative?
He rolled so high.
I'm rolling so good. I feel bad, but also it is the dopamine.
Hey, well, the good news is that if I'd have used silvery barbs, he would have rolled a 19 instead of an 18, right? So
I used my
Yeah.
last point of luck to
I-
reroll.
I saved a.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I will.
We need
Okay.
we have a plan. And
'Cause
he
this-
probably thinks hard.
Yeah. Now a message from our sponsor, Mad Max's Mercury Face Cream. Perfect for anyone thinking to hold a performance. It stays on, does not wash off with water, and perfectly safe.
Warning: may cause mild rashes, irritation, and in serious cases, death.
Mad Max's Mercury Face Cream. Get yours today.
Jonas, you see this thing straight out of a fairy tale transcend over the bridge. It looks at you. It is tall, possibly the tallest living thing you've encountered. And it looks down at you. It is holding the tree trunk that was blocking your path. What do you do, Jonas?
Okay. Seeing this, kind of freaky, he's gonna look at Luke. He's gonna see what he has in his hand. He's gonna nod. He's gonna pull out a flask of oil, pour it on his parasitic arm, and then light it on fire. Bonus action, arcane weapon. As fire damage. And then action, he's gonna hold it until Luke throws the oil.
Abomination! Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Jonas?
Yes.
Well, at the end of your turn,
Oh boy, legendary action.
Legendary action. Let's
What
go.
the fuck? if everyone has legendary actions, are they really legendary?
Well, they're all bosses.
I mean, they're more like mini bosses. Let's be honest.
Mini little
Man,
mini
Aang
bosses.
died.
It's true, but only because it had legendary actions.
Whoa!
Jesus!
Sorry, I
Who
didn't
is
mean to
that
do
hitting?
I did not mean to roll that twice.
Who's that going to?
I think it's all of us. I think it's a cone.
That is. Does 18 beat any of your armor classes?
Yes.
No.
Absolutely.
I think everyone within his range, and since it beat your armor class, I'm gonna go ahead and need a dexterity saving throw.
What if it missed me?
Then you don't have to worry about it, my friend.
Let's go.
Wait, DC 9?
Mm-hmm.
No. Oh.
Yep. Copious vomit.
He's still. Oh, the horse failed.
Oh god, the horse is probably dead.
Come on, Mina.
Oh, jeez. Let's see, where... I'm in inventory.
Just hit the button in chat.
Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm going through the character sheets.
I guess they could have done that.
Oh no!
Why did you
Oh,
wish
no.
that evil into the universe, Jonas, when you said Manny was gonna die?
Manning's dead.
Because the universe just hates this creepy child.
That's gonna be 17 points of damage on those who failed.
Also has to double hit to do damage.
There goes more than half my health.
That's weird.
It is. Oh,
Oh,
Wrong one.
I didn't mean to click death saves. Well,
Do I take half on a success?
on a yes, on a success you take half. I'm sorry. And for someone who didn't even get hit, don't worry about it.
Man, you're
Boss!
so weak.
The horse is dead.
Oh my god.
you fool! You were
Does it
going
go
to...
unconscious?
It is dead.
I thought you were gonna eat that. Now it's gone.
Well, you can have it now.
I want fresh meat. Lucas, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action to aim, and then I am going to throw the flask of oil at its face. What is that? What is that? Is that a dex attack or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shoot,
It's also kind of an improvised weapon, so
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what that would be.
Just make
or
a
how
ranged
to do that in
attack.
this game.
without your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
It's big. You can't miss.
It's range
Just
attacks.
Ready to do advantage.
I'll just throw my bladed card and
Wait, if you do that,
I'll
then I
take
can't
the-
do my readied.
no,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
wait.
saying. No, I'm just doing that and then minusing the proficiency, so it's I think it's minus
Two.
2. Yeah, so it's a 22 to hit. Oh, I get advantage because I aimed.
Oh, steady aim. Hopefully not broken.
Yep. So
But
22
steady
to
aim
hit.
was for the next turn, no?
No,
It's
Oh,
for
it's for this turn. Yeah.
Just as long as you don't move, right?
Yep. Does a 22 hit?
Imju? Imji?
You
Emaja?
muted.
It
You
does
muted,
hit.
boss.
Yeah, it was.
Cool.
You thunk him on the
that's
head
okay.
and it shatters on his head. Ah!
And then that's my readied action.
Do I get my sneak attack damage with that too, since I had advantage?
Yes. Go ahead and do sneak attack
Go on.
damage.
Wait, with the oil?
I mean, it's a
It's a
glass. I mean,
weapon.
does it?
Improvised weapon.
Mhm.
But it's finesse, right? Since you used that.
I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
7 points of damage.
Or it's a ranged
Additional.
weapon, so it works, yeah.
So, it's a total of 6 plus 7, brain math, 13. 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oil damage.
And now
Oil
Trigger
damage?
Jonas is ready to action, so go ahead, Jonas.
I'm gonna stab him. Does a 21 hit?
Bet you sweet bippy it does.
It does this plus 6 damage plus 5 fire damage. And it does it like the oil.
You know the answer to that. It does.
Yippee!
You see this thing immediately erupt in flames. It begins to scream. You see some of the... Throughout its body, while it is very muscular and kind of scrawny, very sinewy, it does have like these bags of pus kind of littered throughout its body. And as it lights up, you just see these bags of pus begin to pop.
Ew.
This is disgusting.
I'm eating. How could you?
That would be the troll's turn.
Is he like on fire? What's that gonna be? Is he gonna take like a couple dice of damage at the end of its turn or something?
Yeah, well, we can go with that.
Cool.
Caustic Brew has it's a similar thing where it's an action to get rid of that constant damage.
First two coming at you, Jonas.
Miss. Yeah.
Silvery barbs. Oh, I guess that didn't do that much damage. I'll silvery barbs it anyways.
Sorry, that should have been a claw attack. Keep the same roll. I just rolled a claw damage. If you
I
want.
mean,
Were
I'm
you
silvery
you
barbs
silvering?
again.
Oh, okay, so good.
I'm not letting you crit.
Miss.
Also, Luke, you have advantage. Congrats.
Thanks.
Actually, you're kind of the only one he can hit.
Yeah, kill me. Murder me.
Working
Make
on
my-
it, Chief.
Yeah. Kill.
One more. Ooh,
Man.
I wasted all my good rolls, fellas.
He's just like knocking out his arms with his sword, with his arm blade.
Mm-hmm. He is not having a good time. He is too frazzled from the fire.
And I wave in the background at the right moment to distract him when he was gonna get a hit in.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Give me 1 second. We'll go ahead and have Jonas roll a d8. We would technically
Ooh.
say this is create bonfire on him.
Oh, that's 5.
That is unfortunate.
I'm gonna be clear. I didn't choose the oil because I knew trolls were resistant to or weak to fire. That's literally the only thing I had that I'm like, I can get him to drink this.
Oh, I forgot to actually cast silvery barbs earlier.
If I had poison, I would have gotten him to
Ignore
drink
that.
that too.
That's just me.
Okay.
I got rid of my fancy
Oh.
flask.
I should have given him the morphine.
No,
That would have been funny. He would have fallen asleep, maybe.
that's temp HP.
I know, but
You see Mina's freaking the fuck out. Is that a troll?
Yeah.
it climbed out from under a bridge, so I would say yes.
Guess we don't like riddles anymore.
She is going to. There's not a lot she can do without getting close. I don't think she wants to get
I thought
close.
she had a shotgun, didn't she?
That's Ismark.
Oh. Ismark didn't even give his sister a shotgun.
Such a
That's a
bad
mage.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot she can do with that. Oh, I forgot to deduct her health. 17.
We could use the 8 action.
17.
You
You, like,
can
wave her
do
arms.
it.
Try to distract it, maybe? I don't know.
Does she not have like a crossbow or anything?
Mm-mm. She just has a sword.
Oh, next time we get to the shop.
But Bean... She does see Jonas is in trouble. But is he really in trouble? He didn't take any damage.
Haven't done any. Nothing bad's happened to him.
Yeah. Let's see. Jonas, get back! She will say. I don't think that would constitute as an aid, though.
Nah.
Start of the legendary reactions for the troll reset, and he is going to take a swipe at our dear friend Jonas. Nope.
Miss.
Ugh. I haven't rolled above a 10.
Well, you rolled a crit. I just nixed it.
Oh yeah. Manet, you're up. Because Manet doesn't like seeing his old pal MJ have fun.
Are trolls humanoids?
They are.
No.
I think they are.
Damn it.
Wait, they are?
I think bugbears are oh no, they're giants. Okay.
But yeah, bugbears are goblinoids.
He's not a humanoid.
Darn whole person never being useful. Oh well. What can I do?
Oh, it'll be useful, trust me.
What happened?
It'll be helpful when we fight Dr. Hyde.
Oh, is that
Hey,
is that
MJ.
him taking more damage from the fire?
No, that was something else I forgot to do.
Oh, his recharge on his breath ability.
Oh no.
I missed.
Manet, what you doing, buddy?
I'm debating what I should do here.
You can do your phantasmal force.
Yeah, I was debating it. No, it seems like kind of a lame use of Phantasmal Force.
I mean, it's a good ass spell.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Hell
Actually, no.
yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to tap both of you on the shoulder and cast Heroism at 2nd level.
Ooh!
Let's go!
What did that spell do?
So basically, what Heroism does, you're immune to being frightened, and at the start of each of your turns while the spell's active, you'll gain 4 temporary hit points.
That don't stack.
That's really good, actually.
And then I am going to go into the cart, and I'm going to try and tell Mina to come with me.
You step in a pool of horse.
Oh dear. Good horse. And then I'm gonna go into the cart. Miss
I'm
Mina, we should
so
let the
tired,
gentleman handle
boss.
this, I think.
Okay.
I need to clean this vomit off. Also, bonus action. I gave Luke advantage, so let me give Jonas the good old bardic inspiration.
How does Mane inspire people? Does he just wink at them?
Yeah.
Don't worry, Jonas.
Ugh.
You're unstoppable. He hasn't even hit you yet.
You could be my father.
Legendary action swipe before Mane's turns end.
Miss.
Oof.
I have an AC 20.
How again? Did you?
Uh,
Let's see. You have a shield, don't you? That's right.
I have 14 armor plus 3 dex because of heavy medium armor master,
Oh, because the
and then a plus 3 shield or plus 1 shield. 'Cause of
got
enhanced
it. Got
defense.
it. Yeah.
Okay, Jonas, you're up. Amigo.
Artificers can get ludicrously high AC.
Stabby time. 19.
That hits.
And then I set him on fire some more.
Does it look like he's
15
trying
damage.
to heal and the fire's stopping him?
Something does happen. It looks like his body is trying to find equilibrium, but it is not currently doing that.
It is disgusting.
Jonas, what the hell is this thing?
A troll. Read it in a book as a kid.
A troll?
Yeah.
I hate this place, Jonas.
Yeah.
Slee, let's get out of here. Can we go home?
This is your fault.
My fault.
Yeah.
We just have to kill
You want-
one guy, Jonas.
That's one guy too many. Luke just hears him muttering to himself.
Who are you talking to? We are in a fight.
It's not important. You go.
Luke, it is your turn.
Alright. Luke is going to throw a playing card at this fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 13 hit?
You have advantage.
Oh, I do!
I think
Does
that
a
triggers-
17 hit?
17 does hit, and that also triggers sneak attack.
Ooh, okay, let's roll my sneak attack. 7 points of damage. So a total
15.
of 15. And then because the card Wild Ace, we card choose the dealer's wishes.
Can you guys see the health bar on the carousel?
No.
Should probably.
You can't even see on the token either.
Okay. I'm going to have it do shackle. The card, it like slices at its wrists as it flies, and until the start of my next turn, the target's speed is halved, and it can't make more than one attack on its turn while its speed is reduced this way.
Oh, that's broken.
And then I am going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as a bonus action, I am going to take the... Sorry. Trying to see what actions I can take as a bonus action. Where is this?
Cunning action?
Yeah, I'm trying to... Cunning action? Cunning action. Where is cunning? Oh, there it is.
Well, cunning action should be hide, dash, or disengage normally, unless your subclass gives you something else.
Can I run behind it and try to hide behind it?
That would be funny.
I feel like no. I feel like that's a slippery slope.
There's a specific feat that lets small people hide behind
Yeah.
medium-sized people, but
But this thing is dumb, right? Like if I slip underneath its legs and try to be quiet behind it.
I don't think it's I think it would know you're there, but
I would say no. You cannot
Okay.
hide in the open field.
Then instead, as a bonus action, I will draw my bladed card and take a slice at it.
Go
Sure.
for it.
Let's do that.
yeah, your subclass lets you do the bonus action attack, which I think is pretty broken.
No, that's
but...
it. No, that's anything that can do a bonus action attack.
Oh no, wait, yeah, no, you're just doing.
Yeah, he's
Double
just doing an
fighting,
offhand
yeah.
attack.
Yeah. With my bladed card.
I don't know what I'm talking about. Ooh.
Oh, that's a crit, baby! I wish that was what my sneak attack was with.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, okay, so that's 6 damage.
Ah! You do not know the dark powers you bargain with.
We are not making a bargain. You are out of options. That is my turn.
Does this mean we're not getting our food back?
Okay, it is now the troll's turn. He's gonna draw this top of his turn. I think Luke has done the most damage to him. So I think we're gonna go ahead and give him a little munch.
Very unfortunate. Oh!
No!
Miss!
He's
Man.
just too worried about being on fire, and he can only attack once this round.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yep,
also,
yep,
he's on fire, so Jonas, go ahead and roll. Roll
Oh
that
yeah,
fire die.
D8.
I assume we're just skipping the other two.
Yep.
Oh, how does legendary actions work?
Let's see.
Wait, he doesn't get his multi attack on the legendary action, just a regular one?
Yeah, he just gets a regular one.
Yeah, wait, how does that... what's the wording on with that card that I used?
Double check it.
Until the start of your next turn, the target speed zapped. It can't make more than one attack on its turn with speed zapped. I would say because the legendary actions are on other people's turns, he can still do those, right?
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
It'd be way too strong.
That would be
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah,
I mean, I do only get 3 of them per day, but
He's gonna take
But
one.
like, there's other spells that do that.
He's
Yeah.
gonna pass his
Like
turn.
Mind Whip. Get in the cart, Nina.
I tried to tell her.
Okay.
Bro, you're gonna have to eat the hit for her, Jonas.
Yeah.
She is hesitant about leaving Jonas behind.
I haven't even been hit. I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, protect yourself.
She'll get into the cart.
do not worry about us, Lady Murray. We shall be fine. This creature is a pushover.
And legendary action gets.
And this one's coming out, Luke.
Of course. Oh, that's a hit.
8 damage, 8 damage. Next is
how much?
8.
It's not terrible.
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Manet. It is your turn, my friend.
Also, don't forget you had 4 temporary hit points.
If
that
you
are-
just right click it, it should just automatically.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, that hurt.
Manet, it is your go. Petite Manet.
The world would be better off without you, fiend.
An empathy.
Fiends are something different.
Exactly. That makes it more insulting.
Jonas says while
true.
pushing up his glasses.
Yeah,
Actually, he's not a fiend. He's a troll.
he's a giant. Even he knows.
You're a worse monster than me.
I'm going to healing word myself.
By the way, what do you mean by that? What kind of monster is he?
He's just a child.
I believe you must have me mistaken, sir. Is that a 4? Or is that... No, that was a 3, okay. I'm gonna heal 7 from healing word.
Your dice are so ugly. You can't even read them half the time.
Yeah.
I love it. Don't ever change.
I know, they're terrible looking. I
love-
love them.
I love how MJ said, "Okay, guys, just bland dice. Nothing crazy. I want it to look in universe."
He said that after I picked it.
No,
No,
no.
he did
didn't.
not.
No, he
No,
didn't.
no.
No, he
Okay.
You didn't even know you could until after he said that.
Okay, I didn't hear that part then.
I chose
Okay,
not to
that-
hear that part.
That's
Yeah.
more fair.
He's gonna attack
yes.
Jonas.
Come on, hit me. Miss.
God damn it. I can't hit him. He's too good.
Because you suck.
He is truly the
Daddy
main
time.
character.
Does a 13 hit?
That does not hit.
Oh wait, I have advantage because flanking.
Yes.
That
Does
also does not
16
hit. Oh, it's a 16 does
You
hit.
do have... Oh, I was also gonna say you have Bardic Inspiration.
Okay, and then my fire damage. 3.
That makes it look really hurt, fella.
Yeah.
Last legendary action. Gonna try to
Sun's
slice
getting
at you.
real low, big guy.
Yep, that hits.
Finally. Thank the Christian God.
He can still only make one attack. Oh, no one.
Oh, he is a legendary.
Legendary action. Fuck.
Next up is our friend, our fancy Frenchman, Luke.
Also, since it's the start of your turn, gain 4 temporary hit points.
Oh, thank God. Okay. And then I am going to. Should I throw another card at him? Sure, I'll hit him with another card. Let's
I
go.
think you should stab him from what it sounds like.
Should I just stab? No, I'll hit him with another card. That's fine. It's a 1. Oh, it's advantage. I'll take the 25.
How do you want to do
Uh,
this, Luke?
Aw, god damn it! I didn't get to use the special thing. Ah, okay.
Reward
that's fine.
you.
He takes the card, and as the creature is behind him, he throws it, and it kind of, with the wind, it curves and slices across his neck, leaving a deep wound. And then the card flies back to his hand, and he catches it between his 2 fingers.
He falls down a smoldering corpse. It smells very vile.
Luke will flick the card to get the blood off of it,
You have completed
and then
this.
add it back to the deck.
What time of day is it?
This is not. It's around. It's getting close to sunset.
Oh dear. Our horse is gone, and we no longer... And, we don't have much daylight left. This is not good.
Should we find a place to camp for the night, or should we continue moving on?
Hmm.
How far away do we think we are from the fortune teller?
You're.
I-
Normally, it would only take you 2 hours by horse to get them from where you are, but by foot, it's gonna be a little bit harder.
And how many hours of daylight do we have left?
You have around an hour and some change left. You would have arrived there at night by horse.
Why did we leave so late in the day?
Did a
Well-
lot this day.
Well, friends, do we carry on?
I think spending
we
at least a couple hours in the night traveling is probably better than the whole night in a camp.
You
Yes.
don't wanna be sitting there.
Also,
sitting
the
up.
only good place to camp would be here, and not anymore, looking at the troll's corpse, which has probably made this area smell terrible.
Luke is gonna hop down. How high up is this bridge?
At its highest point, it is around 10 or so feet up.
Okay, so he'll get to where it's not 10 feet, hop over and check out if this guy had anything
I was
stashed
about
down
to do
here.
that.
Anything
too.
underneath there?
Give me a perception check, Luke.
Can
I
I
don't-
do that too, or
Yeah, I don't trust you, Luke.
You can
Why don't you trust me? Why he has not given you a single reason to distrust me.
My glasses, where are they?
My glasses! I dropped my
you
glasses.
do have bardic inspiration, but I don't think that's gonna be useful. Oh man, I think I wasted a bardic because it never got used. Oh well, it's always meant to be a backup anyways. If it never got used, it just means you were too good. Except with
It means you're too good at your job of being support.
where is I always forget to go to attributes first. Here we go, perception.
Luke and Jonas, you are greeted by the smell of rotting meat. You see a ton of bones, some half-eaten sheep. You see a pile of different clothes in the corner. You see some fresher corpses.
I'll go to the fresher corpses, see if there's
Or
anything.
do something.
With that,
Okay.
that perception check, go ahead and give me a, let's say, a D21 roll.
D21. Not a D20 plus one.
No, a D21.
Is it slash roll 1D21?
Mm-hmm.
14.
As you're pilfering through one of the pockets of the recently deceased corpses, you find one of a woman that looks to have the right side of her just completely bitten off. You see in kind of like her trouser pockets, you find a tarot card.
Okay.
It looks something like this.
Bro, I'm getting so many tarot cards. What does this do? Does this let me cast Power Word Kill?
No.
Yeah,
It's like runes, maybe?
I don't think
Or-
DM give you that.
Or does it let me, if I'm about to die, does it let me pop back up? Like, what does this do? You gonna add this to my inventory, Chief?
You can add it to your inventory.
And not know what it does.
Am I not gonna know what it does?
You see, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Great, I love that. 6.
Could always ask. I'm the magic guy.
Might want to
Hey,
hold on to
Fun-
that, Bubba. You see your shadow is smoking a rodeo red underneath the bridge.
Oh, is the box the rest of the rodeo reds down here?
Yeah.
He'll grab the box.
You still want to keep that?
I mean, yeah. How usable do they? How salvageable do they seem?
They're pretty chewed up.
Damn it.
All right, Miss Mina. Well, I suppose we should grab anything we need from the cart. We're gonna have to go on foot now.
She'll turn to you, Mane. Is that a troll in front of us? The smoldering corpse of a troll?
Well, I don't know what else you'd call it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Luke, once per day, you have the ability to... Actually, I need to tell you what it is because this is something that will permanently stick to your character.
Oh.
Once per day, you can cast the spell Speak with Dead.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay. With this tarot card?
It is permanent fixture on you. You can discard the card now because it is just stuck with you. That ability.
And then when you die, your soul gets sucked into the card forever.
I'm gonna keep that and then add Speak with Dead to my spells.
It does not burn a spell slot, so you can just do it.
It's once per day, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Interesting. How do I add spells? How do
I don't
do
think
that?
you
I
can
feel like
unless
I'm
you're a caster.
No, I can, because I added Mage Hand and Guidance.
But as the sun is setting, and you have quite the journey to go on foot, that's where we're gonna go ahead and leave off today.
We're gonna die.
Yeah, also go ahead and get rid of that temp HP.
Yeah, get it out of here. We hate looking at it.
Yeah, I'll shoot it.
Thank you, gentlemen, for playing again. It's been fun.
Thank you
Yes.
for running. This is
Yeah.
Yeah.
fun. One day, my detective
I
will be
have
revealed.
mixed feelings. I was disappointed that the suggestion didn't work, but then at the same time, it was also fun getting to fight the trolls. So.
Yeah, I was trying. I was like, it kind of does suck having to like prepare encounters that just go unused, but at the same time, that's just the spirit of the game. It was like trying to get around some things. I was like, yes, do it, Mane. Then he just kind of got a high roll.
MJ, what are your feelings on?
I should have done the cutting words thing. I keep forgetting to do it.
I would have
But I
also
haven't-
just let you done a persuasion check, which for you would probably been pretty good.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, 18, but would that be enough to convince him to go off into the forest to follow a, let's be honest, somewhat obvious lie?
Maybe.
I imagine the DC would be higher than 18.
What were you saying, Luke?
Oh, I was gonna say, have you seen the Midgard weapon rules?
Nope.
No.
They it basically adds like special actions for each weapon type. So like daggers, you can use an action to pin the target to a wall or something. Swords, you can like parry or cleave. I think greatsword, there's like a sweep where you can hit 2 targets and split the damage in half.
Do you mean the 5.5 thing or
No,
something else?
it's like
No,
a
no,
100
but,
thing.
The Midgard campaign. It's from the Midgard campaign
Oh,
setting from Cold Blood
okay.
Press.
Because I will say if you've read some of the new stuff for 5.5, they are like the martial
Doing stuff
classes
like
get
that, yeah.
access to do special stuff with their weapons,
Cool.
which they needed to do because it felt like weapons were kind of generic.
Maybe maybe I can add some more magical weapons since we're not on a restriction to have magical weapons anymore. But also in the realms of realism. So I have a few like certain weapons I plan on like introducing. Hopefully.
Nothing
those
sun related.
Nothing sun related. Yes, I'll keep that. in
Yeah, how
mind.
is that gonna work? Is it gonna be like the Sword of Gabriel or something?
I have a way that's gonna work.
Is it gonna be like a cross that's a sword?
No, I'm kind of. I guess we'll see next session. Well,
Next session?
yeah.
Also, am I the only one that knows about what happened this session?
The
earlier?
pie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With what?
Don't worry
worry
about
about
it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It won't come up.
I still don't know what was up with the horse. I might have just the mist might be
I-
making me a bit easy.
So I guess it's that horse is fucking dead now, so I can tell you. It was just a cursed horse that people around it, if they failed the wisdom save, they can hear it.
Oh really? What I was way overthinking that then.
Yeah, it's just like a random horse that could have been a companion, but I guess he's dead now, so that's cool.
Yeah, I realized when the breath attack went off, I was like, oh, there's not much I can do about that. I could have tried silvery barbsing it, I guess, but I've been trying to. I've been using my silvery barbs too much and running out of spell slots, so I've been trying to save it for crits.
I think you should use it more, especially now that you're gonna be out in the wild.
Yeah, I might use it on attacks like that that are gonna do a lot, but it's weird. Usually you don't get AoE attacks that require an attack roll, so I didn't think of it in the moment.
MJ, you are already doing better at taking away our NPCs.
Yeah, we lost
I hate-
horse.
We lost Horace.
Yeah, we didn't build a harem this time after like 3
Well, Ismark refused to come.
Yeah.